You have been waiting a really long time. Something good's got to come. Something good's got to come. And that's what you've been saying. And finally, the good news arrives. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's take a look at your December reading, which is going to be incredible on the basis that this has taken a really long time. For some of you, I'm seeing 3-5 years, and others of you, I'm seeing 2 to 3 years. It could even be any other time frame, but it has been a very long time of you waiting for this. It may be family, it may be a job, it may be that project you've been waiting to get up and going, even your own business or romance. Whatever it is, we're going to take a look at the details right now, Scorpio. All right, so we definitely have the Queen of Cups. This is you. You're standing there. Look at, you're waiting. You are waiting. And it matches the guidance when I was asking, what do you want Scorpio to know? And all of a sudden I heard happiness is on the way. And I was like, I can't say that. They aren't going to like that. They're like going to go whatever. And then they came up with the other message. So it's finally here. You've been waiting a really long time. And they're showing me that you've looked every different direction, like, what am I doing wrong? What am I supposed to do? Some of you have felt like, some of you have been feeling almost forgotten. Almost forgotten. I know you may have isolated yourself. And when we isolate ourselves, we are not involved with other people. We usually don't really care a whole lot though, right? That's our choice. And we're okay with it most of the time, every now and then a little loneliness. But this is different. This is like they forgot you. And your angels and guides, they didn't forget you. The divine did not forget you. You are en route. Look, there's the Ace of Pentacles. I saw it in the camera. You see, everything is turning in your favor, but I feel it's been a very slow transition. Now, you are the zodiac sign about transformation, and there is a very stubborn side to you. You are a fixed sign, Scorpio. So fixed signs like Aquarius, myself, we don't always want to jump on board. We don't always want to do things that maybe we should. We want to do it when we're ready. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it can also cause some delays. Now we have this little Knight of Wands. A back and forth energy, and that's what I mean, a back and forth energy that is kind of, sometimes you feel like it's going forward and then backwards, and then what happened? I just got forgotten. You didn't get forgotten, okay? You are literally being divinely guided through this whole process because this is your time to shine. 2024 is going to be an excellent year for the sign of Scorpio, especially the sun sign and rising sign of Scorpio, okay? And it doesn't, of course, this is a general reading, but if you've been doing your work, if you have gotten to the point where you can see clearly what is going on around you, that's the group that we're talking to, okay, as far as it being successful. Now, it doesn't mean the rest of you can't or won't. It means that you just need to take a little bit more action. Stop going back and forth. Be decisive instead of indecisive. And make sure that you are following steps, listening to your guidance above. All right, let's pull some details on this, you guys, because there's something missing here. And I feel this has been quite a heavy emotional journey for a lot of you. Emotional, whether you've lost somebody that you love through whatever means, divorce, separation, the division between you and that person broke you down and it kept you in this odd pattern, okay? But that is getting ready to break. It is literally coming through. So let's look at your career. Then we're going to look at family, because there is something really, really positive en route to you, and it equates to abundance. Now, if you remember, abundance doesn't mean lots of money, okay? Abundance means you have what you want and what you need in the time frame that you need it. That's what it means. Is it that simple? Yes, it's that simple. Can we manifest that? Absolutely, we can manifest it. But the emotional turmoil that I feel a lot of you have been through is what's been blocking you from creating that. So that's where the big breakthrough is coming. And Mercury in retrograde has everything to do with this turnaround in the events that are coming your way. So even though we give Mercury in retro such a bad rap, but it isn't warranted. What it does is it has us let go. It's our time to release, like the moon phase. It's our time to release. A lot of you feel like crying. The full moon, you could do it on everyone. The full moon, the quarter moon, it's like, we could feel that emotional surge coming through with all of the moon phases. And we just had one. So as I think the day before I recorded this. So as we continue to go through this journey, it is a review and release, because the new beginning needs all this gone. If you bring any of it with you, it will pull you into another repetitive cycle. That is the purpose of it. It's that simple. But it doesn't feel like it when your car breaks down, when your electronics are malfunctioning, and you've got the weight of the world on you. However, they are saying, even though this is the card of judgment, okay, this is your final review before you start the new season, okay, and that's what judgment is. It's like, let go, let it go, and if you've already let go, take a deep breath in, because here you go. Something amazing is getting ready to come in. You may be relocating, for some of you, for a position that is coming en route to you, and I feel that especially those of you in, oh, surprise, I see teaching, okay, I see teaching. Now, that doesn't have to be traditional teaching, okay, it can be teaching courses through the university, it can be teaching your own courses in your own business, it may even be a trainer with an organization, but it has to do with teaching. This opportunity is getting ready to come through, and you are going to hear about it in the month of December, especially for those who have already applied for one of it. But I feel you applied for it 2 to 3 weeks ago. Okay, it was a little bit. So let's just say 1 to 3 weeks ago, in that time frame. And let's just say November. All right, you've already applied for this job. So they didn't forget you. They didn't. They just needed to get things back on track in their own industry, in their own office, because businesses have been going through the same struggle that each and every one of us have been going through. We've been going through our own spiritual awakening. Businesses have been too. Restructuring, reorganization. And once we get to a point where we feel comfortable, then a change comes in and we have to go through the whole thing all over again. I know, I'm a small business, right? So this is what I see is going on around you. So some of the positions that you've been asking about, whether it be a promotion, whether it be a new opportunity, that is part of the issue, okay? The end of the year always does this, but this year is very, very heavily impacted. Sorry, I have a hair on my face. Because of all of these new changes that we are bringing in that are going to show up next year for sure. Now, I do feel that some of you, if you are in the industry of technology itself, you have something incredible coming in, and it's not that it's just going to be handed to you. You had to work for it. Okay, for those of you where you had to work for it, maybe you had to take a test and then you had to retake the test. And oh my gosh, 3 is a charm, right? You finally passed the test. That's the group that I am seeing. Something is getting ready to break through, and it is showing me over the next 6 weeks. So you may hear about it in December, apply for it, and then it manifests, actually opens up in the month of January. But it does have your name on it. So hold faith and hold strong, because this opportunity is coming in for you. All right, now let's look at your family, people, friends that are around you that may be contributing to this feeling of being kind of feeling, yeah, well, there you go. Kind of feeling like that, right? Like you don't know what to do. Okay, like, what do I do? I have love. I don't know how to get up. I don't know what to do. I don't want to walk away. 8 of Cups, you know, whoever you're dealing with, I feel this is like This is a family member. It doesn't really feel like a romantic partner. It could be for some, but it feels like a family member where you're probably tired of watching them sit there and not take any action. You're watching them feel like they've been victimized over and over and over and over again. Even though it only happened one time, they can't get it out of their head. They can't break free from that mental repetitive cycle. I feel for some of you, you're going to start working with them on getting them to find to get them to a therapist, okay? And I actually see you going with them. Now that may be just driving them to the building. That may be walking in with them. And some of you may sit in the first session just to get them in there so that they become more aware of what they're dealing with. I feel this person is very heavy, it's very hurtful. And if it's you, Scorpio, please, you gotta get in there and you gotta get into some therapy, and it will help you move that energy. It will help you clear that out. All right. It definitely has to do with the family situation. This might have to do with somebody who lost their job, lost their business, lost their relationship. I feel like everything happened at once. It's like they lost everything at once and they are staying with you. This person is getting ready to have a big breakthrough. And once they do, it's going to turn your life around as well. And here you are, Scorpio, you know, in your own energy saying, I will help you. I love you. I will help you. And yet knowing that what has been happening isn't going to work. So actually taking action this month is going to be very, very beneficial. This is also a person who is... they're holding on to a situation, whether it's you or someone around you, that somebody is holding on to a situation that is causing them to miss opportunities, to miss life, to miss out on all the joy that is being created around them where they just don't see it. This is somebody who is like playing a game with them. They're literally playing a game with them. It's somebody who's blocking them, somebody who's playing games with them. It may be on social media for some of them. It may be somebody who's just being a trickster. But whoever this person is, this is like, enough is enough. Enough is enough, okay? And I feel this is getting ready to change as well. Now, there is information coming in. It is going to come in. It is going to be extremely positive. Some of you, this is coming from a Page of Cups. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Leo. We have Libra on the board. We have Taurus on the board, and a couple other zodiac signs, Virgo. We have a lot of them, and by the time we're done, we're going to have almost every zodiac sign. The point is whoever this is, I feel they're waiting on love, okay? And that might be why they're sitting here waiting. Is it going to come in? Is my family going to come back? The division, the separation has been really trying for you or this person, whoever this is. I'm going to pull one more card for you guys because there's something else missing here, and I want to see what it is. Well, it's kind of hard to see what it is because it's a Seven of Swords. That's what I mean. There's some kind of manipulation going on, especially if it includes social media, posting fake stuff on this person, or, you know, so that this person can see it. It's not real, but they don't know that, and it's really hurting them. So, oops. It must have, I don't know what happened. I guess the internet went out. That's what you need to do with them. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I guess the internet went out and you can't see it anymore. This is going to get removed. This is creating a karmic situation that you or your family member, whoever this person is that's sitting here, that is not doing anything, that is not enjoying and being part of life, being part of the team, karma is coming on whoever did this to them, okay? And it is going to happen in the first part of next year. In the first part of next year, this person will be shown out. So that means whoever it was, you know, somebody hiding over here playing a game, with your BFF over here, this person's going to be exposed. Somebody's going to say, look what we saw. Look what they did. How could you do that? It's going to be brought out into the open, okay? And it is going to make a big difference. They're going to be better by that time, all right? They will be better before the karma hits, but the karma is coming back around in this situation. Now, when it comes to romance, you guys, wow, you may be sitting there wondering if your partner and you are ever going to get on the same page. You may have been at a distance from each other, whether that's physical or just underneath the same roof. You know, sleeping in different rooms, doing different lifestyles, not really engaging at all, if anything. And you may be wondering if you're ever going to get back on track. Will I ever find the love that I was expecting, that I was wanting, that I need from this person? And those of you who are looking for a relationship, will I ever find love in my life again? If at all. Some of you have never experienced it. Remember, the message is good news finally arrives. Now, when it comes to romance, this is something that is worth waiting for. Everything that has kept you on hold, everything that felt like it was rocky, that it was falling apart, that it was crumbling, it probably was. And it was doing that so that the old beliefs could open you up, open that person up, your partner up, or the new one coming in that you've never met. You may be doing absolutely wonderful, but the new person who you are destined to meet needed to finish their side of it. And our timing is not divine timing, okay? Divine timing is so different. It's like, we want it now. And, you know, they're like, no, darlings, no. It's worth waiting for. We're going to bring it to you. So you've got something incredible coming in the romantic section as well. It'll be very interesting for some of you. Leave a comment. I know some of you are saying, I will never get back with my ex. We won't fix it. We're getting a divorce. I get that. Remember, this is a general reading. However, there is somebody else that may be on the other end of that. So it may not be about you and your partner. It may be the second half of what I spoke about. Somebody new coming into your life. So let's take a look at your overall message, and then we'll give you one more guided message for the month of December, okay? All right, we have for you, let me get my glasses on. We have for you courage. I find inner strength to face fear with confidence. And that is the biggest thing. You see the Queen of Cups, you, Scorpio, you. This is courage right here. This is what you are embodying. So if you have not felt courageous, your courage is going to come in. That is going to be the good news, and you're going to feel it rumble right through your body, all the way from your feet to your top of your head. You're going to feel it in all your chakras, okay? You're going to feel it in every place of your being where you are ready for whatever it is that you've been meaning to do, wanting to do, and needing to do. So courage is coming. All right, let's pull one more message for you guys. It's going to be a really incredible month, a very powerful month indeed. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and heaven are watched over by angels. Now, those of you who have a pet, that pet is a messenger of the divine. Pets carry the messages from the divine. They bring them to us. They can give it to us through telepathic communication, through the way they touch. You can look at it. I mean, you know, my dog, we look at each other and he just looks at me and I know what he wants, or vice versa. I'll look at him and he'll go get something. I'm like, yeah, thanks. That's what I wanted. So it's an incredible gift when we have a pet. Maybe if you are feeling this yourself, or you have somebody around you, a pet may be a very good way to help in this situation. Have an amazing December. Much love.